What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, as you can see, I am inside of the garage, and please ignore some of the things that is on this side. And for this side, as you can see, there's some painting and some other stuff in the background, so let's get that out of the way. And in today's video, I'll tell you guys the difference between, or some of the differences between, a summer and a winter fragrance, or you can say a sweet and salty fragrance. I would mostly say sweet and salty for this video, so I hope you guys can get used to it. So for the salty fragrance, I choose Bulgari Aqua Per Homme, and for the sweet fragrance, I chose Dolce&Gabbana The One EDP, which is my signature scent. I really like this one, really love this scent actually, because it's such a versatile fragrance, and also at the same time it's pretty masculine, and it has everything that I would like to have in a fragrance. Or so yeah, the number one difference between a salty and a sweet fragrance is you cannot wear this one to the beach, but you can wear this one to the beach. So why is it that you can't wear this one to the beach? Is because it's a different fragrance. It was made specifically for a different setting. And fragrances, you have to know, guys, is if they're sweet and you wear it in the hot summer sun, you have to know. For example, I had Paco Rabanne's 1 million, and I wore that in the summer sun, and man, that vanilla on that thing, it was blah, it was sweet, it was like a sexy fragrance, but on steroids. That is how I would best describe sweet fragrances in the summertime, guys. Like, it's fragrance on steroids, or a sweet fragrance on steroids. And I didn't know much about fragrances at that time, but man, when I learned about fragrances, it was a whole different thing. I experienced a whole different when I started watching YouTube videos about fragrances and stuff like that, I started learning more. So yeah, this one, if you wear this to the beach, it's definitely a no-go. It'll be a sweet mess, or a sweet fragrance on steroid. And this one, on the other hand, is if you wear this one in the winter time, it wouldn't last even an hour. It'll go like 40 minutes or so, and you can't smell it back anymore, unless you're wearing it indoor in an office. Let's say it's you feel like wearing it in an office, but it is not an office fragrance in any way, shape, or form. But let's say you were to wear this indoor, then it'll last some more time. But in the winter time, it is not for the winter time. So don't wear a sweet fragrance on a hot day, and don't wear a salty fragrance on a super cold day. So that is one big difference between a sweet and a salty fragrance. Basically, that's everything that you guys need to know about sweet and salty fragrances. And there are some more differences, guys, and I'll give you all of the differences between sweet and salty fragrances, if not all, most of them, in this video. So keep watching till the end, guys. Another one is occasion, guys. You have to know the occasion that you're going to. Most likely a sweet fragrance is gonna be for a more formal event. For example, going to the club, which is and can be semi-formal, but at the same time it is pretty formal to go to the club. You're dressed up and everything. So I would suggest you to wear this one, or you can wear Versace Eros, that is the EDT. You can wear Paco Rabanne's 1 million. You can wear another great sweet fragrance, or I would say a great fragrance in general, is Versace Dylan Blue, which I personally owned before. And the master of all those is Dior Sauvage. That one, I own that. I did a couple of videos with that one. Go check that out. Check all of my other video on my playlist and watch those. So yeah, like I've said, wearing this one to the club, like the setting is a club, you can wear this one to the club. And this one, a great setting for this one would be wearing this on a yacht, or to going to the beach or something. So yeah, that is the second big difference between a sweet and salty fragrance. Number 3 on the list, guys, is it depends on what you like, but at the same time you have to know what your significant other or female in general likes. And that is why guys dress or wear fragrance in the first place. I don't care what anyone says, that is just the truth. Guys dress for female, and female dress for other female. Women, they compete, and women and women, they compete when they dress or use fragrance, and men, they get dressed for female. I don't care what anyone say, that is just the truth, and I'll leave it at that. So yeah guys, you have to know what your significant other or female in general like. And I'll tell you guys right now, from what I've heard from other females, is that, like, if you were to ask them randomly, like, what type of fragrance do you like, they'll tell you a sweet fragrance. Sweet fragrance is really liked, and that is a big difference between a sweet and salty fragrance, is that women they would prefer this over this. And number 4, guys, the fourth difference between a sweet and salty fragrance is typically you'll have a sweet fragrance is gonna be more pricey than a salty fragrance. And that is not really a big difference, but I just want to throw that out to you guys out there, that if you're considering getting a sweet fragrance over a salty fragrance, just know that you're gonna be paying more. Sweet fragrance, you'll see that the price is gonna be a little bit more high, and that is just the truth, guys. I mean, especially if a sweet fragrance is a little bit more versatile, you'll be paying more for that fragrance. So that is number 4, guys. I can go on and on about sweet and salty fragrance, but I'll give you guys number 5. Number 5 is sweet fragrances last longer than salty fragrances, in my humble opinion. I think this one can go for like 5-6 hours. It all depends, but this one can go for like 6-7. It all depends again. But this fragrance, guys, D&G the one, it doesn't go for that long. Honestly, this fragrance, it is not like a performance beast, I would say. It is not that type of fragrance that would last like 10-12 hours. It is like even 6 hours is the most you'll get out of this, guys, and that is just the truth. So with that being said, that is 5 differences between a sweet and salty fragrances. Again, I'm using this too. This is from Bulgari, and this is from Dolce&Gabbana. This one is called Bulgari Aqua Pour Homme, and this one is Dolce&Gabbana the One EDP. Like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos like this and different fashion, fitness, and lifestyle videos. And with that being said, peace out, guys.